In this video, I'm going to be talking about Captain Marvel. Her effect says at the end of the game, move to a location that wins you the game if possible. But what are the rules that determine whether she should move, and to which location? On initial impression, it seems pretty obvious. She looks at the board state, and then flies over to a location that could win you the game. But it's actually a lot more interactions that happen behind the scenes than you realize. This video is going to be broken up into 3 main sections. First section will discuss Captain Marvel's algorithm on when she should move, and to which location. Second, I'll talk about what happens when there's multiple Captain Marvels on the field, both on your side and on the opponent's side. The third item I'll discuss is her interactions with other cards and locations. During the end of game phase, you'll move to a location that will result in winning an additional location and having the highest power difference. She takes into account other cards or location buffs that may change after she moves. The following clip will demonstrate this. Oh, maybe they don't have Infinite. Let's see. Eagle. Arrow. That Marvel moves.
Baby.
Nice. Check it out.
Victory!
When she is revealed matters, as she takes into account the current state of the board. If there are other end-of-game cards that are revealed after her, i.e. Dracula, that can affect the total power of a location, those happen after Captain Marvel resolves. In this clip, Dracula was revealed first, followed by Captain Marvel, and then I had Sunspot played on turn 6. Sunspot actually triggers first because he's an end-of-turn ability instead of end-of-game, so Sunspot buffs himself first. Then Dracula triggers next because he was revealed before Captain Marvel, increasing his stats. And then finally Captain Marvel triggers, resolving her effect and flying over to the far right location. If you're losing all 3 locations, Captain Marvel will still activate to win at least one location if possible. Let's go. Please grab Captain Marvel. Okay, so Storm.
Wind, aid my hand.
So I grab the Captain Marvel. You grab Captain Marvel? No. I lose that.
Assemble. Assemble.
Higher, further, faster, baby.
Marvel's right. Okay. So that was an interesting interaction. So I was losing all 3 lanes. Captain Marvel was here. And I guess the best place to win a lane was far right because I win by 5 here versus if she moved over here, that would have been 8, that would have been a tie. Captain Marvel will not move if she will just tie at a location. Captain Marvel definitely wants to win a location. If there are multiple Captain Marvels on your side of the field, they resolve in the order that they were revealed and resolve one at a time. They do not move as a group to win a location. Each one only considers itself when determining if it can win a location. If she can't win an additional location on her own, she stays and the next Captain Marvel resolves. If there's a leader. Yeah, see, so in a perfect world, all these Captain Marvels would move left here, and that would have won that side. I think. The 3, 6, 9. Yeah, I would have got 16 here if all of them moved at once. But the way Captain Marvel works is she only cares about herself, each instance. So if her moving to one spot is not enough to win, then she won't move. She doesn't kind of take into account other Captain Marvels in play. If the opponent also has Captain Marvel, the player with initiative resolves their Captain Marvels first, and in the order that they were revealed. If a Captain Marvel on your side does not move, and the opposing Captain Marvel does move, your original Captain Marvel does not trigger again to move to counter that. That is funny.
Higher, further, faster, baby.
Victory!
Captain Marvel. You didn't win the game for them. You won the game for me. If their other Captain Marvels moved, if two of them move over to the right, they would have won. If Kingpin or Fisk's tower is in play, and Captain Marvel moving into that same location would mathematically result in a win, Captain Marvel is smart enough not to fly into a location that would also destroy her. I played leader, win right. Captain Marvel doesn't move because I tied. Now we know that Captain Marvel will not move to a location that will potentially destroy her because as I'm winning right, Captain Marvel could have easily moved left potentially to win if they didn't see like the effect of this tower. But Captain Marvel is smart enough not to move to a location where she could get potentially destroyed. Alright, that research is confirmed. If leader copies a Captain Marvel, the first Captain Marvel revealed resolves first during the end of game phase. This depends on who has initiative during the turn leader was played. So if the opponent copies your Captain Marvel and they have initiative, their Captain Marvel will trigger first and then yours. But if you have initiative, your Captain Marvel will resolve first, followed by their Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel cannot move in or out of locations locked down by Professor X. This falls in line with other movement cards like Nightcrawler or Vision that cannot move in or out of Professor X lanes. But what about Invisible Woman? She kind of changes the end of game state. That's a more complicated set of interactions that I will cover in a future video where I analyze Invisible Woman's mechanics. But here's a sneak preview of the complicated reveal order that can occur. Okay. Suspect resolves first. When the opponent's turn goes next. Then Dark Dimension goes off. The one reveals, Rage goes off, and Dracula goes off next. Okay. I have to think about this.